this like 55 yards, I'm actually going to get more into a normal setup, except for I will still have my body a little open like a normal bunker shot, and I will get a little less narrow, or a little less wide I should say, and I'll try to be just more, you know, on top of the ball, and it's not going to be so much up in my stance or back in my stance, maybe even a little back in my stance. But if I'm hitting a 55-yard shot, something like that, that was probably 45 yards or 40 yards, but I did catch a little bit of sand there, just a hair, but that made it enough to go 40, 45 yards versus 55 yards. So that's the difference.
When I hit if I'm in a fairway bunker and it doesn't have much of a lip, I'll just use a 5-wood and try to get it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm hitting this way right now, and I got just this, I mean, it's barely a 6-inch lip. I mean, you can almost get a 3-wood, no problem out of that. But if you have this lip here, and you're here, chances are you're probably not going to get more than a 9 or an 8 iron out of that. You know, and it would be. That's definitely something you have to think about on the golf course, is where you're located, and you know, do I need to just hit it out 50 yards and give myself a third shot? And that's playing smart golf versus, okay, let me hit my 6 iron and get it on the green when I got, you know, a lip to get over and I'm over water or something. The best bet is just to lay up and, you know, try and make 4 the hard way. Yeah, take your medicine and make your bogey at worst. Any other questions?
The best tip I've gotten for fairway bunkers, long bunkers, was a Tom Kite tip I saw years ago. Watch the front of the ball when you're hitting out of a fairway bunker, and invariably you'll hit the ball before you hit the sand.
That's good. That's a good tip. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you're coming into the ball, I guess, later, because you're watching the front of the ball.
Yeah. No, that's a great way to look at it, because if you are looking at the front of the ball, I mean, typically you're thinking, I want to get, you know, pick it off the sand and get through the ball a lot easier. For sure. Any other questions? Everybody good? All right, so well done. We'll work on it some more. Basically, I'll just go over one more time. When we're in the bunker, basic bunker shot, we just want to get real level, real square, get a nice wide base, get the knees flexed a little bit more, and we want to just keep the motion going, and we're staying very stable. We're not moving this way, we're not moving this way, we're not trying to kill it. We're just trying to keep a stable base and let the club and our upper body allow the ball to get out of the sand. You know, like I said, make sure when you're taking your grip, you obviously can't lay the club on the sand when you're in the sand. So when you're in the sand, an easy way to do it is you can put your club out right in front of you. However you want to open it, you can lay your left hand on it and then grip it with your right hand and then put it down. And then if it doesn't look right, you can, you know, make a little adjustments. But you don't want to have the club like this and then do this. Like I said, you're dead. You know, now your whole grip is thrown off, and now that's wide open. So basically, those two things are very important. Like I said, make sure you're nice and wide. Make sure you get a nice fluid swing through the shot. The plug lies, you want to hit real hard down on them. Uphill and downhill lies, you want to get adjusted to the slope, you know, whichever slope you may have. That's basically it. Thanks everybody for coming out. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you have any little things along the way you want to ask me, just give me a shout.
Thank you very much.
Everybody.
Thank you, Sean.
Well done.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Sean,
Thank you.